Hi everyone, and welcome to your monthly Pick a Card Tarot readings for the month of June 2025. If we haven't met, my name is Sydney, I'm the tarot guy next door, and I use my occult knowledge and intuition to help guide you towards the life you want. If you have a question you want to ask the cards, you'll find information on how to get a private reading below. And if you want to learn how to read the cards, you'll find information on my beginner's course below. I'll be doing 7 card readings, and here are the decks that I have for you. We have the Light Seers Tarot with Pre-Night, the Borderless Rider-Waite-Smith with Chakra Crystals, and the New Palladini Tarot with Soda Light. We also have 4 different Oracle cards to choose from 4 different decks. So go ahead and pick which tarot deck and which Oracle card resonate with you the most. It's totally fine if you're drawn to more than one. And as always, you can pause this video if you need more time. As always with collective readings, take what resonates with you and leave aside what doesn't. If you want to jump straight to your reading, you'll find timestamps below. And with that, let's go right to the readings. Alright, Group 1, let's see what we have for you for June. Let's just make sure I don't move the pyramid like I did last time. So, let's see what we got. So, in the present energy, we have the Emperor reversed, the Ace of Swords, brilliant, and the Queen of Wands reversed. Very interesting mix. Okay, going into this, we have the Three of Cups. Incoming energy, we have the 4 of Swords, beautiful. Main advice is the 6 of Coins reversed. Supporting advice is the 2 of Swords reversed. And the underpinning energy, or the bottom of the deck, is the Chariot, because of course it's the Chariot. Now, I completely neglected pyramid placement for you. Unfortunately, the bottom card is a bit dark, but it should all be in frame. Yeah, okay. Like that. Yeah, that's close enough. Listen, it's a little crooked, but regardless of that, I'll see you right now. Group 1, at a glance, June is looking like a really great month for you. The thing to keep in mind is that the central through line is upright. So despite like the flanking columns here being reversed, the central through line here being upright is extremely promising, especially when we have the Ace of Swords upright in the middle of the entire thing. So I would say that this overall vibe is one of correcting the ship, but also, no, sorry, it's like righting the ship, but also realizing that you were going in the wrong direction. Kind of both of those things. So like being, oh shit, not only have we been going in the wrong direction, but we've been doing it wrong. So let's make both adjustments here. And when times like that happen, there's a lot of adjustment that need to be made. Hence these pretty awesome cards that are kind of reversed, you know, they're not kind of reversed, but yeah, you know, the Queen of Wands is many people's favorite card, and I love the Emperor where he is in the reading. I had immediate, really positive vibes when I flipped him over at first, despite him being reversed. But yeah, this is looking like, you know, it looks like you know where you're at and you know where you want to go, but the task ahead seems kind of daunting, and it looks like it's not going to happen right away, and that there might even be some planning and designing and structuring that needs to take place. But it's looking like which sword to pick is clear to you. And I'm not really sure what the 3 of Cups reversed plays into this, because it's looking like, I'll put it this way, whatever led to the confusion and, oh shit, we've been doing it wrong up until this point, there's no ill intent anywhere in there. I'll make that part clear. And also with the Chariot upright underpinning the entire reading, it's looking like a really strong positive indicator of, yeah, you know, we might have to balance different things, but we're all going to head in the right direction. And yes, the decisions aren't always easy. Maybe the 6 of Coins is reversed in the main advice position to remind you to be gentle with yourself if you make incorrect decisions, because given this situation as a whole, incorrect decisions are likely. You might have multiple 2 of Swords moments during June, and you might not always pick the right sword, but I think that even if you pick the wrong sword every now and then, it should be clear to you, and the adjustment should also be clear. I'm seeing like the path between where you are and where you want to go seems clear based off of this. You might be like in the rough or in the bushes. You might have to clear some things to get there, but I think it's clear to everyone. So yeah, I'm just going to wrap everything up there. If you like your reading, please give this video a like. I sense the other two groups are going to be jealous of you, but you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your Oracle card reading. All right, group 2, Team Rainbow Crystals. I can finally say that with that palm stone and those crystals. The crystals in the palm stone and the pyramid are almost certainly not a match, but it's nice to see. Anyway, let's see what we have for you for June. In the present energy, we have the Eight of Wands reversed. Okay, very interesting mix of energies. In the incoming energy, we have the Six of Swords. Nice. Sorry, the energy that led into this. The actual incoming energy is Justice. The main advice card is Temperance reversed. The supporting advice is the Wheel of Fortune. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups. Very interesting mix of energies. Let me see. This is let's just say this is a better test of pyramid placement than group 1. I'll leave it at that. Wow, look at that. That's perfect. So, well, near perfect. Perfect enough. That should look pretty good in the shot. And I will see you right now. Okay, this might sound weird for some of you, but I'd say that the overall message here is that June is an invitation to slow down and enjoy the successes that have brought you to this point. I think with the Ten of Cups upright in the middle of the whole thing, it's pretty apparent. And also with the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Wands both reversed in the present energy, the slowdown is obvious in that regard too. Honestly, I think that the balance that is hinted at in Temperance as your main advice card in reverse, it might hint at difficulties. How can I say this? It might be a warning of challenges finding the right balance between attitudes that you might have to take between during the month of June. And that might be like, because the Eight of Wands is a slowdown, and I'm reading the Eight of Wands reversed as a slowdown and the Knight of Wands reversed as a desire to speed up. I've used this metaphor recently in one of these videos, but it's the put me in coach energy. And when you just know, capital K know, that you would be perfect for the job and it's the perfect time to do it, and you find yourself unable to do it right away, there's this pressure cooker energy that might influence it might make you make rasher decisions than you might otherwise make. So that might be the warning in the Temperance reverse card, because with the Wheel of Fortune here, this does hint at opportunity coming, and especially with Justice here, I think that the ability to make the right decisions and to pick the right cups for June will depend on your ability to just zoom out. Yes, it might have been a choppy ride to get here, but you're at the checkpoints, and as much as it feels like you want to build on this momentum, the month of June would probably best be used as a spot check. A month-long spot check. Obviously, the bills keep coming in. The task list keeps needing to be checked off, you know. But that might be the attitude in which you can create the space for yourself to have the levity to pick the right way to be in the different situations that you are in. Because again, there's a lot of joy and abundance and opportunity to make things right. If I didn't make this explicit enough, the central column being upright is really awesome. And yeah, but the confusion of what to do is also like, you know, it's there, but it's subtle, you know, that's what the bottom of the deck is. So yeah, always remember that if you pick the wrong cup, you can always circle back and pick the right, a different cup. But as long as you breathe in through the nose, you should be well positioned to make the right decisions for the month. If you like your reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your Oracle card reading. I'll see you there. Group 3, let's see what we have for you for June. In the present energy, we have the Devil reversed. I weirdly love it where it is. Oh, the Nine of Swords reversed, don't panic. And the Emperor reversed, okay. The energy leading up to this is the King of Wands, great. Incoming energy is the Ace of Swords reversed. Main advice is the Six of Cups reversed. Supporting advice is the Eight of Cups reversed. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. Very interesting mix of energies. I'd like to repeat not to panic. I got your back. And let me just, this should be pretty good. Yeah. So I'm going to stare at these cards, explain why this is actually a good thing, or think about why this is actually a good thing. And I'll see you right now. Group 3, I'm going to rip the Band-Aid off and then I'm going to put the ointment on, okay? June is looking like a harsh reality check. What's making me word it this way is the fact that the only 3 upright cards are the King of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And what is what's making me summarize all this as harsh reality check is this is kind of like being super confident in where you're going and then suddenly realizing that you were wrong about something really important. And that is a shocking thing to see, to have happen in the moment, right? And I would say that the Ace of Swords reversed in the incoming energy is what's making me so certain that this is a good thing in the net, even though the majority of this reading is reversed, right? And I think that the invitation here, the opportunity in June for you is to kind of do a post-mortem in the sense that, oh, if I was this confident and also this wrong, what the fuck happened? What temptation did I give into? Actually, we'll get to the Emperor reversed. This is probably one of my favorite cards. But yeah, why was I so confident and also this wrong? What temptation did I give into? What habits in the past have influenced the choices that made me so confident in this wrong thing? What needs to be re-examined? What needs to be cut from the past, you know? And where do I go from here? You know, what is this new way of being or operating or deciding that I need to adapt moving forward with these lessons. The lessons hinted at very strongly with the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It feels weird saying very strongly with a card like the Four of Cups at the bottom of a deck like this, but it's kind of what is. And it's kind of reflected in the Emperor here, trump number 4. And the reason I love the Emperor so much is that, you know, in all of this, it's kind of a learning opportunity, and this makes you a better person to operate, you know, your own life moving forward. You know, just now, reflecting the Emperor reverse being the major arcana and the King of Wands being the minor arcana, I was reminded of the scene that I've mentioned many times in these videos before, where you know, Han Solo is telling Luke Skywalker, "Don't get cocky, kid." And it's kind of looking like June is the month where Luke Skywalker realizes that, oh shit, I guess this thing that I wanted to do that I was so certain of, I was actually running straight into a corner, so it's time to readjust myself. I guess Han was right when he was telling me, don't be cocky. How do I need to re-examine everything? And again, the Ace of Swords reversed is hinting at the clarity being revealed, you know, maybe not right away, because getting over yourself is a big part of the process, and it's really tough. I said it really nakedly, but I've had to get over myself before, and I know how you know, painful it can be. So, but I also know how on the other side, you're like, oh, okay, this is how, this is the part of the problem that was my fault. And just knowing that, it helps you alleviate the odds of making the same mistakes again. And that's a good thing, as painful as it might be in the moment. And again, there's so much good stuff in here. And I think that it's good. What a wrapper upper. If you like this reading, please give this video a like. And you can use the timestamps in the description below if you don't want to watch me pick up your reading. I'll see you soon. Like real soon. All right, Oracle card portion. I gotta say, something I've been saying a lot is everything sucks until May, and the monthlies for June have delivered on that vibe. I'll say that much. This should be pretty good, actually, if I do that. Look at that. This is near perfect. All right, Group A, your card is Development. This is I Ching hexagram number 53. This is very fitting. The keywords are gradual progress, continuity, slowly but surely, adaptability, a time-honored approach. Given all three readings, it's pretty obvious that June is a month of continuation, but it is also, continuing. You need a firm grasp of your plan, but it needs to be loose enough for you to maneuver it. I fenced in college, let's call it. Quebec is weird, but anyway, I was reminded of how to grip your épée when you're fencing. It has to be just firm enough that you don't drop it, but loose enough that you can manipulate it how you want. That kind of vibe. Group B, your archetype is the vampire. Wow. Let's see what this is. The light attribute makes you aware of someone or something that is draining your life force. The shadow attribute is depleting others for your psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. Listen, the chronic complaining and codependency, if the shoe fits, I'm sorry. And also not sorry. For the rest, I think that this is, it's hinting at June being a month to really re-examine what was it that I've been doing that has been leading into the habits that I've had that have led to the situation that I'm in. I think that the examination here is, for some of you it might be a person, for some of you it might be a way of thinking, for some of you it might be an actual habit. I doubt many of you play video games, but maybe some of you use drugs recreationally. That might be something to think about, Anyway, Group C, your card is frustration. Look at that. I'm smiling ear to ear, but I don't know why. So I'm going to take a moment. Give me a sec. Okay, I get why I was smiling, because given the readings I gave, there are two different vibes for this. For some of you, it might be a warning against frustration and to not let your frustrations help you make rash decisions. For some of you, it might be an invitation to get mad. It's the old dog sitting on a nail and howling, and he's howling because the nail hurts, but he's sitting on the nail because it doesn't hurt, it doesn't hurt enough for him to actually get up and move. So for some of you, there's a lot of spiritual energy shit where depression is here and acceptance is there, but anger is kind of in the middle between them. So getting mad can be a transitional phase to get you into action. That's good for some of you. Group D, your card is generosity, Saturn in Leo. Let me just get this closer to you. That should be good. Just making sure. Now let me stare at this card. Group D, I'm going to read this mainly at the surface level. Mainly the word generosity and the planet Saturn. So because I was struck at how this guy is kind of it's almost like he's sprinkling stars onto the populace. That's kind of how the layout looks in the net. And it's kind of it's an invitation to be generous of yourself and your time and your energy, maybe being accepting of the generosity of others. I doubt that's it for most of you, but a lot of people have trouble with that. But the thing to keep in mind is the longevity of Saturn. You can't be generous if you're like giving the whole bank away. You know, you need bank to give the next day. So try to keep that longevity in mind. But it is important to not be selfish and like withhold yourself. Like Fort Knox is valuable, but you do want to give some of the gold out there to other people. And that is a good note to wrap everything up on. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please give this video a like. It's looking like June is going to be a great month. Take care. I'll see you soon.